Just finished up the Bassmaster Elite Series on Lake Guntersville, and I'm going to bring you the elite tools of the trade. That's right, the tackle that I used at Lake Guntersville. I'm going to bring that to you right now. I'll tell you, the number one heavy lifter for me was the Missile Baits D-Bomb. I did not have the greatest finish. Had a bad first day, totally be honest, and only had one keeper. Just extremely disappointing. The one keeper I did catch was on a Missile Baits D-Bomb, candy grass color, had a number 4 Gamakatsu heavy cover worm hook, had that on 50 pound Sunline X plasma braid. That braid is the absolute deal. Had a little bobber stop above, an 1.5 ounce tungsten weight, and that was kind of the setup right there. As you can see, that's it. That's right off the rod. Ended up catching one of my better fish the second day. Second day I had a better day. I had 12 pounds. If I'd have done that the first day, I'd had a reasonable tournament, but I did not. So I really kind of junk fished that second day. So once we got past the rest of the setup for the punch deal was a cash-in punching rod, 711. It's a heavy action. That rod does an amazing job. Real easy to have that heavier weight, flipping it in and out of the grass, and then once you get those fish hooked up, it does a lot better job of getting them out. And I had the high-speed Daiwa reel on there. That's a Tatula SV, the 8-to-1, real fast one. But the second day went out and I went away from the grass to an area I'd caught some fish before, and ended up catching 4 keepers in the first 30 minutes or so. And all that action was on the SPRO Fat John. That's homemade shad. There was some shad in the area. That is an amazing looking color, as you can see, and they were absolutely choking it. They were just getting that thing all the way down in their throat. And I had to perform surgery on 2 of them, but everybody was good. Everybody was released happily and stayed alive for the day. But the rest of my setup on that was a John Cruz square bill rod by Cashin. That's the deal with that. That's a perfect combo. 14 pound Sunline Sniper. That's what I had on there, and the Daiwa Tatula 6-3-to-1 reel. That's my square bill combo. I really like that combination. It's got really good balance. And then so after I caught those on the square bill, I threw that around some more, and then I thought I really needed to catch a few bigger ones on topwater. I threw the plopper and the buzzbait and a spook, vixen. Threw those kind of baits. Didn't have any bites, not a one. So I abandoned that. Tried to actually threw a spoon some on some different places. Nothing. I went and hit a deep spot that I haven't hit in a number of years, and ended up catching my 5th keeper on the SPRO Little John DD Cellmate, old tried and true. And I'm not kidding. I've caught at least, I would say at least, between 500 and 1,000 fish on Lake Guntersville alone on this one color, on that one crankbait. I caught 100 fish 2 days in a row in a Bassmaster Elite Series event years ago on it, and I've used it a lot since then. But that's one of my tried and true. You can see the scar marks on it. That's a money maker for me. A lot of confidence in that bait. Ended up catching 1 keeper on that. Right when I pulled up on that spot, had that 12 pound Sunline Sniper. That's what I like to deep crank with. Had the Cashin deep crank rod there, and the Daiwa Tatula 150. That's the 150. It's a little bigger. It's got the bigger handle, little wider spool. I really like that for deep cranking. 6-3-to-1 is the gear ratio there, and you can make real long casts with that reel. It's just a good setup. Doesn't wear you out for that much longer rod. But yeah, that last day, the second day, I ended up catching, I think, 1 keeper that I kept in the box on a drop shot. It was a Missile Baits Fuse, which we don't even make anymore. I just wanted something even a little more finesse-y. and used that. And then I also caught one more on a Vixen, one keeper. I didn't use that fish as well, so that's why I'm not showing you those. But again, going back to the D-bomb, that was the heavy lifter. Really disappointed again on that first day. I had 2 opportunities. One fish just came off in the mat. I think I may have set the hook a little too hard. I don't know what the deal was. It just was not meant for me to have a very good first day. So I'm going to try to put that behind me, and we're moving on to the next event. We're going to Santee Cooper, which is the lake, pair of lakes that I really like, and then we're going to Lake Chickamauga after that. So I'm going to have more tools of the trade to show you after that. So we're moving on. I'm already doing tackle, getting ready for the next ones, and I just finished up Lake Guntersville. So there's your elite tackle tools of the trade from Lake Guntersville, and these were the heavy lifters for me. Appreciate everybody watching. If you have any comments or you would tell me what I did wrong, man, put that down in there as well. But I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.